you are not under any obligation to be perfect. Right?
Yeah.
Your incompetencies, your deficiencies are all welcome. They are a part of the game. Just be alive, alert. And then, even out of your most botched up action, something auspicious will happen. Like Shabri, she doesn't know how to welcome the king. So, all she can do is taste the fruit and give it to him. It's a very botched up action. Yet something auspicious is happening out of it. You are imperfect, all right, but even in your imperfection, there is a lot of perfection. Be sure of that. The demand for perfection is a great, great arrogance of the ego. To demand this out of yourself, that I must be perfect, is a great arrogance of the ego. How can I be content with anything less than perfection? I deserve the ultimate. No, you don't deserve that. We are all right as you are. And in that there is perfection. Getting it? Do whatever you must and dedicate it to perfection. Dedicate all your imperfections to the perfect. I could do only this much. The body is limited and thought is limited, and the body could move only this much. The words could express only this much. Now the rest is upon you. Take care. Take care. I am imperfect, and I know that fully well. For me, there are only 24 hours in a day. I have only 2 hands. I have a mind that can have only this much of information. And I use words that are so limited in their communication. So I can do only this much. Now, the remaining is upon you. You take care. And this is perfection. This is perfection. What do you think? You will be perfect? And what will you look like in your perfection? Lord Krishna with 1,000 arms, 40,000 feet tall. You will be this. Not even 6 feet tall, overweight, not very pretty, balding, having bad breath, an uncertain mood. All those things that come with a body and a mind. These are the necessary accompaniments of the body, the mind. I am perfect. And what do? The first thing in class, you belch. Mr. Perfect is belching. And if that was not sufficient, then Mr. Perfect comes up with a loud and incredibly smelly fart. And then you say, now I am perfect and now I can teach the students. This is what you are. As a body, a mass of flesh, which has its own mechanics. Malmutra. What do you mean by perfection? Imperfection will always be there. Enjoy it. Live with it. Don't identify with it. Live with it. Don't identify with it. Why should you be so harsh upon yourself? Tell me.
Is it also
You were
part of harsh?
once a rabbit.
Okay.
And the rabbit was always being chased by dogs.
Okay.
The rabbit saw 2 or 3 friend rabbits being killed in front of its own eyes by dogs. Now the rabbit always has to be alert that dogs might be around. Suspicion is there as the very substance of the rabbit's mind. Something is wrong somewhere. The nose is always twitching. The ears are always trying to sense something. And you were once a rabbit. You are carrying forward that suspicion from there. Why are you being harsh on yourself? It's none of your fault. It's all right. The rabbit had some experiences, and those experiences have come to you. Here, DNA. What can you do? Why be so harsh?
पर तुम देखते हो इवन ऑन द नेम ऑफ स्पिरिचुअलिटी आल्सो लोग कि अरे इन पैटर्न से निजात पानी है, इन पैटर्न्स पे काम करना है.
Remember,
तुम इंडिपेंडेंस यानी
please,
फ्रीडम को.
Ramana Maharshi died of cancer. Ramakrishna Paramhans died of cancer. The patterns of the body cannot be broken.
So feelings are also the pattern.
The pattern of the mind.
Mind.
One can disidentify. That is possible. But if you think the patterns will go away, what? Breathing is a pattern. Break it.
ये तो spontaneous है, पर कुछ चीजें अब जैसे
Every pattern is spontaneous, ma'am. Show me a pattern which does not appear to be spontaneous. Breathing is a pattern. Digestion is a pattern. Day and night are a pattern. All these are patterns. What we call as this being human is a pattern. You cannot break it. You can stand at distance from it, which is all right. Which is all right. The Buddha died of a stomach disorder. Identifying with anything is equally disastrous. Identifying with hatred is disastrous. Identifying with affection is equally disastrous.
And identifying with bliss.
What? You don't identify with bliss. You are in bliss. That's another matter. When you identify with something, it's always from some center. Bliss is the dissolution of that center. You don't identify with bliss. You don't say I'm identifying with the truth. You are in truth. You don't identify with the truth.